Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. As promised, I am coming to you live and direct. All right. I told you that we were going to dive into this Charlie Kirk debacle, y'all, and we're going to examine Erica. Um, just got back in a little while ago. I had some things to do and places to go and all types of things like that. So, without any further ado, I hope you all have been having a great weekend. Heute East Samstag. Today is Saturday. It is going to be Sonntag in 15 minutes, y'all. Okay? 15 more Minuten. What's good, Fox Galaxy? How are you today? Y'all, I am so exhausted and tired, but I said I'm going to push through it and get to it. All right. So I hope you appreciate me making this sacrifice. Thank you, Fox Galaxy, for joining into the building. I am so glad to see you here and glad you're able to make it and tune in. So, like I said in my prior video, my pre recorded video earlier, there are some things that I don't agree with when it in regards to what's her name, Erika Kirk, right? Because, like I said, something about her seems disingenuous. She reminds me of Allison Holker. You all, if you don't know who Allison Holker is, that is the ex-wife of DJ Twitch. He said, "You're doing okay? How about me?" I am exhausted, as you probably can hear my voice. But that's not going to stop us from doing what we came here to do, Fox Galaxy. I'm glad you're doing okay. Much love to you as well. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to find my live stream. Okay, I think I see it. I think I see it. If I click on it, it might start playing in the background. Hold on. Oh, there I go. Okay. There I go. All right, y'all. So I see myself. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into some things that I took notice of. Okay. Let me go ahead and push play, and I'm going to start sharing some videos here in just a second. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. First of all, let's get into Erika Kirk for a second, okay? So, as you all may know, she is the alleged Miss Arizona of USA. All right. So, we're going to take a little walk down memory lane for a moment. Let's go ahead and share the screen. And we're going to click on these videos here. Go into the watch history. All right. This is Erika
Living
Kirk.
with opioid addiction can be a
Okay. Now, before she became Miss Erika Kirk, she was Erika France V, FRANTZVE. This is her.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you for having
and bringing
me.
your crown.
Yes, the shiny, sparkly hat.
What else are you doing to prepare for the contest?
You know, a lot of people are preparing for your evening wear and your swimsuit and then answering questions on stage and also in your interview. But to me, there's so much more preparing when it comes to being in the community and getting involved and meeting new people and really just being an ambassador for your state. That's what it's all about.
And we have some pictures of you doing some of your good work around the valley. Hopefully we can show them to you, but tell me about some of the stuff you're doing.
Well, right now I'm really making a conscious effort to focus on our military. To me, they're one of the main reasons why I have the freedom of being Miss Arizona USA, and it's an honor to represent my state at its 100th birthday, but I'm making sure that I'm doing things in the community, getting out and helping people. I'm really active actually with my nonprofit called Everyday Heroes Like You. We're entering our 5th year, so I started it when I was 17, so I've been able to travel to the Pentagon, I've been able to...
All right, you just heard for yourself, you all. At the age of 17, she was, I'm glad to see you as well. She was able to travel to the Pentagon. All right. I'm going to repeat that. At the age of 17, Miss Erika France V was able to travel to the Pentagon and did work with the military. All right. Because she had ties and connections. Yes, 17 is very young for these things to take place. Thank you, Fox Galaxy, for pointing that out. All right, 17 years old. And look at who she's pictured with. All right, at 17, what were y'all doing at 17? Can somebody tell me what you were doing? I myself was graduating high school, you all. Basically, just trying to start life off. But Miss Erica, you all, was going all around with the military, doing work with the military. Now, how did this take place? One might ask. How did this take place? One might ask. Because, okay, if you do your research, you will know that Trump sought her out. Okay. Trump sought her out and told her to compete for the pageant. Trump also has ties to Charlie Kirk's father. Okay. It has been said that Charlie Kirk's father was an architect for Donald Trump's Trump Tower. Okay. So this is why exactly a junior in high school. So this is everything that you see in front of your eyes. There's a backstory behind it that people are not, you know, telling you about. And every time I get on here comes my cat Tinkerbell trying to get my attention. It never fails. Do you want to go in the cage? All right, so let's keep going, y'all.
One of the main reasons why I have the freedom of being Miss Arizona USA, and it's an honor to represent my state at its 100th birthday, but I'm making sure that I'm doing things in the community, getting out and helping people. I'm really active actually with my nonprofit called Everyday Heroes Like You. We're entering our fifth year.
Now, do you see something kind of similar to Charlie? Because she also said that she has a nonprofit, you all, at the age of 17. And Charlie Kirk, at the age of 18, started Turning Point USA, and he was receiving investments and donations and to Turning Point USA to get it to where it is today. You all have to know people in high places and people that has money that's willing to invest into you. Yes, very young. But my point is, when these people want to put you into position, they will make sure that you get into position, Mr. Fox Galaxy. This is what I'm trying to explain. So when they put these people on a pedestal and they put these people in front of you on a TV screen, trust and believe everything is not what meets the eye. Okay. Everything that glitters is not gold. All right. Let's continue.
So I started it when I was 17. So I've been able to travel to the Pentagon. I've been able to meet General Salazar, who's actually out.
She met the general at 17.
Here in Arizona. And I've also been able to donate a Johnny's Locker to the Sojourner Center, which you're looking at right now.
Wow.
She was put in position to do these things, y'all. An average 17-year-old is not going to have these type of power moves, not going to have these benefits and resources unless they're getting help from higher above.
So there's been a lot of things that have been going on, from working in the military to traveling to just being able to get out there and
a lot of work.
She was being fake and phony back then.
Support our state.
We're excited to hear about this, and now we're going to be watching out for you in June.
Yes.
I mean, do I get to try your crown on?
All right, enough of that, okay? Enough of the fakeness. You said, I can't believe that, though. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There's more, Fox. There's more. So let me do some more digging. So just a second, okay? Because we're going to get into it. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that people don't know and don't understand. Yeah. So we're going to do some more digging, y'all. So just a second. Y'all probably hear my cat in the background. All right. Let me go down the list here. Okay. Let me go back. Hey. She wants to lay all down in front of me. Look at you. Look at you. Okay. Let's see where are we at right here. Okay. Now, I also want you to take a look at this right here. Okay. Now, for all of you, I'm going to play something that has nothing to do with Charlie and Erika Kirk for a second, but I want you to look at the antics and the narrative that the media plays on people. Okay. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Thank you, Fox. I'm taking my time. Thank you so much for the support. This guy right here, his name is Robbie Parker. Robbie Parker, you all. For those of you who are not familiar with Robbie Parker allegedly lost a 6-year-old daughter in the Sandy Hook, what they call massacre shooting. There were a group of, I think they were first or second graders that allegedly got SHOT by this guy named Adam Lanza, that they said was on the spectrum and had Asperger's. So allegedly, this guy was autistic, went in there with a rifle and SHOT these children. Okay. I think they said a total of 11 people didn't make it, including one of the teachers that was a crisis actor, by the way. One of her alleged sister was a crisis actor, because they also saw that same sister in the Boston Marathon being another crisis actor. So let me let you see what Robbie Parker looked like after he allegedly lost his 6-year-old. Let's roll the tape.
In a situation like this, I remember at Virginia Tech when I went out there, parents, loved ones of slain young people wanted to remember their sons and their daughters. And as a
Now I'm going to stop it right here. This guy that's you see coming out in the front with the tie on and the black jacket, this is Robbie Parker. He will be the one making the press conference. He will be the one that I want you to pay attention to. All right. Pay attention to his facial expression.
result, they spoke and made a statement. So we'll see if Robbie Parker, I assume he's going to come out to the microphones now and make a statement. Looks like the family is there and they're getting ready to make to come to the.
All right, look at the smile, look at the grin. Now he starts to walk up to the microphone.
So we'll listen in.
Okay.
All right, notice how he takes deep breaths. He has to get into acting mode, you all. All right. With all of the dramatics and the antics, does this remind you of anyone? My Charlie. Does this remind you of anyone? Charlie loved me so much. And he wanted me to tell you this. He loved the Ducks. So go Ducks.
So my name's Robbie Parker.
Looks like the family is there and they're getting ready to make.
All right. So this is another press conference. You're about to see this go down again.
To come to the microphone, so we'll listen in.
Okay. So my name's Robbie Parker. My family is one of the families that lost a child yesterday in the Sandy Hook Elementary School shootings here in Connecticut. I've been contacted by so many people and agencies.
Yeah, I can't. Okay. I can't with these antics. Now let's take a look at Erika Kirk for a moment. Okay. Let's go back to Erika Kirk. So I just wanted to play that so that you would understand how the media plays tricks on people. Okay. All right. It says Erika Kirk is back and laughing. What the F is going on? All right. I'm going to pull this up for y'all. So just a moment. Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. So you're about to see Erika Kirk come on the screen. I'm going to share my camera with you in just a second. Hold on. You said doing this to kids is insane. Fox Galaxy, I was emotionally invested in that. I remember when it happened. And it took place right before Christmas. Back when, during the holiday time, I felt for those families. Yeah. Why would you be laughing? Why would you be laughing and you just lost your 6-year-old daughter? Okay. Now I'm going to play Erika Kirk. Okay. Now let's look at her facial expression. Okay. Now I want you to pay attention to this face. It looks like she's constipated, everyone. Look at Donald Trump. I don't even know what to describe him looking like. I don't even know how to describe him. But look at Erika looking constipated. All right, now let's press play. Shall we begin? Oh, wow. So she went from looking constipated to this smile. And look at Donald Trump.
I want to play an excerpt from the Charlie Kirk show that was just uploaded to the Charlie Kirk channel a couple hours ago. And before I play this, I just want to say, and I want to ask you, but in
Okay, let's go ahead and skip. Let's go ahead and skip. Let's go ahead and skip. All right, here we go again. So this is after the alleged death of her husband, y'all.
the regular, unscheduled joys of life.
It's kind of ironic, isn't it? That she has all this laughter inside of her. It's not funny, right? I don't think it's funny either. If this really happened, why are we laughing here? What is the joke about? There are people out here. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Hey, oh shoot. I cannot talk right now. Put it on do not disturb. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, you said you're trying to figure out what's funny. I'm trying to figure out what's funny too. Let me take this thing off Bluetooth so that it doesn't try to connect to the laptop. Okay. Yeah, it's not funny. You're trying to figure out what's funny. Me too. Exactly. What's funny, right? What's funny? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So let's continue to play. Mm-hmm.
As usual reaction and actions of Erika Kirk on the Charlie Kirk broadcast today.
To say that your life has been a whirlwind would be the understatement of the century. And to make time for Charlie's audience and to speak to them, I know that they can't wait to hear from you, and just to see you in this room probably means a lot to them. And you've been up against so much, and you've been doing an incredible job. The number of messages I've heard just complimenting you and your dignity and your poise and your strength has been overwhelming. And yeah, we're just so glad you're here.
No, I'm grateful. I mean, I know we talked about this, we prayed on it. We really tried to discern properly how to go about the next.
Doesn't she look strikingly different without all that makeup on? She almost looks like an entirely different person when you see her like this, right? Entirely different, y'all. Eerily different.
Few stages and steps of everything.
What is that grin across her face? Like, are they all playing a trick on America, and like, are we the only ones that are not in on the trickster?
And we've been very intentional in a way that always keeps Charlie first. And
look at this, the grinning. Like, she can't even keep a straight freaking face, y'all. What I'm trying to understand, what's the joke about, y'all? What is the freaking joke about? Can somebody tell me what's funny? Because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm this makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever, y'all. I am kind of like, I don't even know what this, I'm at a loss of words. All right, let me hold on. Let me put this back on the screen. Sorry about that.
his dreams alive and his legacy going. And what's so beautiful is to see all of you step in and do that. Mm. And so part of the reason why I agreed to come on, because this is not going to be a forever thing of me being on.
What? Hold on. So this just happened a week or two ago, September 10th, a week and a half to a week ago, and this is her facial expressions.
hosting the show.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
Was because I gave assurance to people that
What is so funny?
Turning Point USA is continuing, and it is. I mean, we are so blessed to have more work than we even.
Yeah. This does not look like anybody grieving at all. You said, man, what the F she laughing? What the hell she laughing for? I don't know. I don't know.
I could ever dream of. I mean, it's beautiful, and Turning Point Action, full steam ahead, so powerful. All of the other programs within Turning Point USA, everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone has their marching orders, and the show, when we talked about this, became very intimate for me.
It's just the smirking and the laughter for me, y'all. I just can't. I can't. Let's move on to Exhibit C, okay? Because there's so much more to share with you all. All right? There's so much more to share. Oh my gosh. Like, and that whole thing that she did, the 29-minute clip when she was at the memorial service, I couldn't even stand to watch it because it was so fake and phony to me. But I think it's part of this narrative that we need to explore. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pull it up. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I hate to put you through it, but we all going to have to suffer together, okay? So just hold on for a second because this is evidence, okay? This is evidence that we need to explore. Like I said, I hate to put you through it because I don't even want to go through it, but we're going to explore it anyway. You said that made you mad? Hold on one second. Let me pull this up on the screen. Okay. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Now, look at this. Somebody said in one of the comment sections, this looked like a WWE presentation. Yes, take a pool. Look at this, y'all. Look. Now watch how dramatic her facial expressions are. Keep in mind, this is all for a photo opt. All of this is for a photo opt. All for optics, y'all. That's all this is, to pull. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna play this without the sound so we can examine body language, because everybody knows that body language is 90% of communication. So let's go ahead and let's take a look here. All right. Now she wants us to look. She wants us to look at her facial expressions and feel her pain. This is all dramatics here. None of this is real. Did this remind you of Robbie Parker? Remember the guy that I just showed you that lost allegedly his 6-year-old and the alleged Sandy Hook shooting? Doesn't that look very familiar? The same antics? You laughing? Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Fox Galaxy? Remember he had to look up and remember that? Same thing she's doing. That's why I played it. Okay, at this point, she's pretending like she's praying, right? To whomever, I guess, that she allegedly serves, because she's supposed to be this alleged devout Christian. Hence is why she's wearing white, because they want to basically make her look pure, with the blonde hair and all of this stuff right here. So let's continue to watch this. Okay. Shun-na-na-na-na-na-na. All right, she's dabbing her eyes. Let me tell y'all something. When a person's really grieving, they don't even want to wear makeup. You know why? Because their mascara is going to run and they don't want to look crazy on camera. They're not worried about what they're looking like. because they're in so much pain. But yet she's sitting here dabbing the corners of her eyes. Y'all look at those eyes of evil right here. Look at these eyes of evil. This is very scary looking. Her aura is very dark. It's very dark energy and it's very scary looking. My sense of discernment is on point. This is ridiculous, y'all. All right, so she's about to speak, so I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of it, but we're not going through the entire 29 minutes of this nonsense because this is nothing but all theatrics. That's what this is. Okay, she hasn't even said anything. Calm down.
Hello.
Okay, did you see that smile just now? Let's take a look when she said hello.
Hello.
Yeah, all of this is acting. All of this is acting, y'all. Hey, Trishy B. Her makeup would be a total mess if it was actual paint. Absolutely right. That was my first thought when I saw her. She looks evil. She does. This is so weird and fake. It is. Fake cry and fake smile. She's smiling on the inside, y'all, because she already said that she will be taking over Turning Point USA. She's smiling on the inside. Thank you, Trishy, for pointing that out. You can clearly see this. You can clearly see this.
God bless all of you for coming here from all over the world to honor and celebrate my Charlie.
Now, keep in mind, Erika is 5 years older than Charlie. He was 31, she's 36. So that means whenever they met, he was still 5 years younger than her. And like I pointed out in my last video, most older females are not going for a younger guy unless he has something to offer. So what was it that he had that she wanted? This is what we got to think about, okay? Because females like her, like I said in my prior video, are very dangerous. This blonde-headed beast is very dangerous, y'all. Okay? Now, there was a point when I think Donald Trump came out here, and I'm going to try to find that segment if I can. Look at her. Look at her smiling. Did y'all see that evil grin? Hold on, y'all. Look at her grinning.
And you think to yourself,
what is she wiping? There are no tears falling whatsoever. No tears at all.
and she told me, you will get through these 15.
I can't listen to this mess.
Usha, I don't think you realized it then, but those words were exactly what I needed to hear.
I don't feel anything.
But most of all, God's mercy and God's love.
Let me tell y'all something. When a person is really being going through grief, you feel their pain transcend through the TV screen, through the whatever device you're watching. You can feel it coming from them. She doesn't have any emotion. She is void of emotion, y'all.
After Charlie's assassination, we didn't see violence. We didn't see rioting.
Stop it. Just stop it. Let's keep going, y'all. Because all these little fake facial expressions, I'm not buying it. All the closing of the eyes, dabbling of the face, don't want to mess up the makeup, looking like you're constipated. I'm just over the antics, y'all. Over the antics. Trishy said she's lying.
That it enriched ours. And someone once asked,
Why is she pretending like she's sniffing and what are you dabbing with no tears falling? What are you dabbing? Oh man, let me keep going. She's evil. She's very evil and she's calculating and she's manipulative and she's a liar. She's a big liar, y'all. Not one tear fell from her eyes. Not one tear. Why this fake evil woman lying? Because she's up to no good. Very dangerous women like her are colder than ice. Thank you, Trishy. See, as females, we know females. As females, we know females. And we know women like this are vicious, cold, calculating. They are very dangerous. Very dangerous, Trishy. Thank you for saying that because it's true. I'm going to stop sharing for a second because I need to move on to Exhibit D. All right. It's just so much with this false narrative of her grieving a husband that I just don't think I don't even know if she ever did care for Charlie. Okay. Now I'm going to actually go to this video that she did with Emerson Drive. She's My Kind of Crazy. So 13 years ago, Erika Kirk was featured in a music video, y'all. Okay. And let me see if I can find that music video for y'all. Here it is. Here it is. I'm about to pull it up on the screen so that y'all can see this. I'm not going to actually play the music because I don't want the copyright strike. You said she capping real hard and it's embarrassing. Huh. Exactly. All right. Watch this, y'all. Here's the music video. Let me see. Can y'all see this? Oh, let me put it up here for y'all. Share screen. Here it is. Share. Okay. And let me make this bigger. Here we go. This is the music video that she was featured in. Let me see. Now, hold on. Hold on. That's not it. That's not it. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back. Okay. Hold on one second, y'all. She's My Kind of Crazy. Okay, here it is. It's coming up in just a second. Oh, while we're waiting for that, let me show y'all this real quick. It's just so much with her. It is so much. Let me show y'all this real quick. This is her on the shoulder of Donald Trump, y'all. Something is not right. Look at this.
Out, Erika, please come out. Thank you.
Look at this right here, y'all. And like I said, she has prior ties to Donald Trump because he was the one that invited her 13 years ago to run for Miss USA, and she ended up winning Miss Arizona. He owned that competition. He owned those pageants. All right. 13 years ago. Look at this. Look at how she's grabbing on to him. Look at this, y'all. Look, she looks very comfortable. That's all I can say. Almost as if she knows that she's going to be protected. And he's trying to console her and keep a straight face. Look at his facial expression, y'all. I don't know what he just said to her. He said something to her. I can't with this music, y'all. She's back on his chest again. Look, throwing up the Baphomet sign, y'all, the devil horns. Okay, throwing up the devil horns. And she was smiling, and then all of a sudden she has this look on her face. Evil, 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 y'all. He's rubbing her. Good girl, good girl. Body language, y'all. That's why we take the sound out of it, so we can explore the body language. Okay, Trishy, you said, I wonder what goes on behind the scenes with these politicians. What conversations do they have when they're not on stage? Exactly right. Now that's too much, Michael. Yes, it is. That was a lot of rubbing, a lot of hugging. Maybe she's trying to get closer to Trump's establishment. They're all weird. I agree with Michael. That is just too much. Being that Donald Trump is, supposed to be a married man as well, right? Yeah, there was a lot going on. Now they're holding hands. He's holding her wrist. They're walking off stage hand in hand together. He pat her on the wrist. She's touching him again. He's trying to play it off real cool. They're having banter. Oh, look. She's smiling. He's trying to cheer her up. Now she's trying to look sad again. She's trying to look sad. Yeah, man, she's not grieving, y'all. Stop. Oh, I'm sorry. Tinkerbell got scared when I turned that music on. That evil music. Yes, let's keep it off. My cat got scared just now, y'all. Sorry. Look at her. Hugging again, y'all, on his chest once again. All right, he got a walker. He's escorting her off the stage. Don't want it to look too obvious, do we? No. Y'all, they are something else. You said there's some weird clowns. All right. So let's continue on, y'all. Oh, let's continue on. Hold on. All right. Let me go back into my history. Oh, I just had to share this stuff with y'all because this doesn't make any sense. Okay. Now, I want y'all to look at this music video. If I can find it. Erika and Emerson Drive. Here we go. Okay, I found it. All right, I'm going to pull it up for you just a second, y'all. Yes, Tinkerpoo. Here we go. On the screen, you're going to notice this is a music video, She's My Kind of Crazy, by Emerson Drive. I'm not going to play the music, of course, but I'll show you the visuals. And I'll have to skip through some of this. So this, you see, she's a bride, okay? This was 13 years ago. This is foreshadowing. This is what you call foreshadowing. She's a bride. She has on red and white, okay? You know, red is of the, you know what? It's like a prostitution color, if you ask me. This is the guy that looks like Tyler Robinson. Yes, I'm telling the people about it, Tinkerpoo. So this is her with the evil eye. She set her eyes on the guy that she wants, and she is going to marry him. All right. This right here, the two butterflies on the back of her back, the tramp stamps is what they're calling it. And actually, you think I'm making it up. Let's see what they're posting in the comment section. Okay. It says, if you know, you know. Hello, fellow awakened brothers and sisters. We're all in the Truman Show. The world is a stage. Nothing is as it appears. Welcome to the Truman Show. This predictive programming, they knew exactly what they were doing. I am shook. There's no way this is coincidental. Like Erika said in her speech, nothing is by accident. Wow. Anyone here in September of 2025? Erika Kirk zip line past 910 in this video. Insane. Butterfly tattoo is MK Ultra monarch symbolism, like the monarch butterfly. Wow. Jesus Christ is the way to the truth and life. The song is going to get really famous now. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. We all know how we got here. The world is a stage. The truth is out now, Erika, one day ago. They actually did a ton of predicting programming for this op. I've been researching this stuff since 2001. Yep, she won Crazy Deceiver, and video ends at 322, Skull and Bones, and a butterfly tat, MK Ultra. All right, let's continue to look at the symbolization in the video, okay? The tramp stamps are on her back. Let's keep going. She's switching in the little shorts, but this is the devout Christian they want you to look at as being very pure of the gospel. She's mourning, her spouse, right? The mother of two or however many children they supposedly have. All right, these are the people in the video. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, now I want you to see in this car. So they're in Vegas. You will know what they say about Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Vegas is the city of sin. If you've ever been to Vegas, you already know there are a lot of casinos out there, a lot of gambling. All types of things goes down. People get married. They elope. So this is what's going on here. She's taking off her clothes, getting comfortable in the vehicle, being flirtatious with this guy. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, y'all. So they're going down the desert. Here they are at the hotels. Donald Trump is famous for having the Trump Towers. And inside of the Trump Towers, he also has casinos, okay, out in Atlantic City. So he has one in Vegas. How did we get here? How did she get here, right? How did she get selected for this music video? Look at what you see in the background, okay? I'm pretty sure you will see the Trump Tower. All right, so he is definitely, I guess, infatuated by her. The fake venomous smile that she's flashing all over the place. All right, and we just saw the pyramid. A lot of symbolism in here, y'all. The band is playing. They're steadily driving down the strip of Vegas. All right, now you're about to see something different in a second, okay? That's that evil grin, y'all. That's that evil, wicked. Look at this. Look at this right. And y'all, look at this right here. Hey, Don, the LA Lakers fan, how are you? Hold on, let me see what y'all saying in the comment section. Y'all look at that smirk on her face. Maybe she's trying to get closer to Trump's establishment. She's already close to his establishment. They're all weird. They some clowns. Hey, it's Don. The world is a stage. They're all actors. Yes, they are. Look at that evil, wicked grin, y'all. Ugh. Now, this is her again. She looked like she's up to no good. And y'all notice what are these bushes beside her? Okay, let's keep going. She's drinking something. All right, so they got their beverages. They're out having a good time in the city of sin. All right, now watch this. She's saying, please, please, he doesn't want to do it, but she's going to manipulate him into doing it, okay? She's going to talk him in. Now, she's ziplining. Look at 9/10. Now, when did Charlie Kirk allegedly get assassinated? On 9/10, right? September the 10th. And over here, it says 10/10. So just pay attention because we don't know what they have planned for October the 10th, y'all. All right, so that's that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is the wedding chapel. You see that? So she knows what she's done. She put that veil on. She's going to become his bride. This is supposed to be Elvis. For those of you who don't remember the story about Elvis, a lot of the Caucasians says that he was still alive and that he wasn't dead. They kept saying Elvis is still alive. So is Charlie Kirk still alive? I'm just asking. I'm just asking questions, y'all. He gave her the ring. Look, look, look. He's right where she wants him. Okay. She just gave him the kiss of poison, y'all. I'm breaking it down to y'all. I'm breaking it down. You're all mine now. Look at him. He's so starry-eyed. He doesn't even know what hit him. He's lost, y'all. He's lost. He just got snaked by a devil. That's what happened. I'm just breaking it down. That's exactly what just took place. All right. Now I'm going to stop sharing because I have something else to show y'all. Okay. I have something else that I'm going to show y'all. And this is going to be the behind the scenes footage. Move, Tinkerbell, before I put you in the cage. Okay? Because this don't make no sense. All right, y'all. I got to show y'all the behind the scenes footage. Hold on. Of that video. Because there's some things I'm going to point out to y'all. All right. Let me just type it in because it's probably going to be easier to do it like that. Behind the scenes. Okay. All right. Here, let me see. Is this it? Nope. Here it is. Let me make sure. Okay. Make sure I get the right one for y'all. Okay. I think I found it. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, here we go. All right, now what you're about to witness is behind the scenes.
On their new music video. The quality long wearing, and it also creation of Rain Cosmetics, as our formulas are the longest lasting.
Hold on, y'all.
Today, we are a Las Vegas brand and
Sponsor for the Miss USA. She fits perfectly into.
All right, they're talking about. Okay,
I think you guys would be very pleased to try it.
All right, that's not it. Is this it right here?
Hi, I'm Brenna from the Zip Line. We have the.
Because Erika is that kind of crazy, and she is perfect for the role.
I've never
Okay, say they said she's very crazy. She's that kind of crazy. She's perfect for the role.
done this before, and I'm definitely.
What is the name of that guy that's standing beside her, everybody? Is that Tyler Robinson? Isn't Tyler Robinson the one that they blamed as a patsy, claiming that this guy right here was the one that, AKA SHOT, Charlie Kirk? Isn't that him right there, y'all? He bears a very close resemblance to Tyler Robinson. They said that Erika and Tyler were in this video together, y'all.
I've never done this before, and I'm deathly afraid of heights.
You are?
Awkwardly, deathly mortified, afraid of heights. But
It's okay. It's
we'll
fun.
see what happens.
It's a lot of fun.
They told me they only go 20 miles an hour.
We'll see, though.
But that does not include looking down. I'll survive, I promise you. I don't know what facial expressions I'll have.
Just don't let go.
Afraid of heights.
You are?
Awkwardly, deathly mortified.
Y'all, they said Erika and Tyler Robinson. All this stuff is pre-orchestrated. You said you're right when you said we suffering tonight. I'm telling you, man, it's a hot mess out here. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing for just a second, y'all. Okay. Now let's get into the history of what I noticed about Charlie Kirk's situation. Okay, so I gotta go. Let me check my history real quick and bring these videos back up that I was exploring earlier, so that we can examine them together. So just a moment, please bear with me. I gotta go through here and scroll through to find what I'm looking for. Excuse me. Okay, so this is going to be at the scene of the Charlie Kirk shooting. All right, I'm gonna bring this up for y'all. Just a second. Here we go. All right. So allegedly, this guy was filming at the time that this all took place. Okay. And I want y'all to hear what the crowd was chanting at Utah Valley University the day of the Charlie Kirk alleged assassination. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah. I gotta get it out. I know.
Can I get a picture
like
of that?
$5,000. Yeah.
I just don't remember what that is. I've seen small ones, but I haven't seen this. This is the light right here.
That one. I didn't want to bring it here.
And the guy got him.
When do you think life begins?
All right, so they wanted to make it seem like everybody was in support of Charlie, but this guy just said that the man is an idiot.
There you go.
Oh, this is the part I want y'all to hear. This is the part I want y'all to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
Entries definitely get. Are they mostly? These
guys are every time.
Well, they're killing the Palestine side. So they're anti-everything.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, have
Hey, thanks, man. There we go. Now I can control it.
Fuck you, Charlie! Fuck you, Charlie!
There you go. If you wanted to know about my setup,
All right. So y'all heard what the crowd was chanting, right? You said, "Can I give you can you make me ranch purple Galaxy 24 on that and gold on Dawn?" Time out with the H. They were saying F you, Charlie. That's what they were chanting. Okay, let's go back.
it has a micro four thirds and
Interchangeable
battery.
Interchangeable.
Yeah,
Who makes that?
And I turn around.
Logitech. I've heard that company, but they're mostly surveillance cameras.
Also like keyboards and mouses. I think they bought these guys. Evo camera.
So it's a bigger version of that with micro four thirds lenses.
Yes, yeah. I love that one. I don't want to bring it
Yeah.
here.
You're doing interviews, is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Entries definitely get. Are they mostly?
These guys are every. Hey, thanks, man. There we go. Now I can control it.
Fuck you, Charlie! Fuck you, Charlie!
There you go. If you wanted to know about my setup, like
All right. Now, also look in the distance on these buildings. Do y'all see a shooter or anybody moving around on top of these buildings? Pay attention to the background.
In America.
Say that again.
He confused a dolphin fetus with a human fetus.
Yeah, I'm like when was this?
He was asked, "Is this a baby?" and showed a picture of a dolphin fetus. He said, "Without a doubt." And the guy got him.
When do you think life begins?
He said Charlie Kirk is an idiot, y'all.
Both of what they have said, and I think that.
All right, let's keep going. Because it's going to happen while they're talking. Okay, this is going to happen while they're talking. He was interviewing them about their viewpoints and stuff like that. So hold on one second.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out here.
We appreciate you. Love
you. Gonna go down and see get closer? Are they like restricting you guys up here or what?
Nah, it's too crowded.
It's just there's just so much.
Before we had a flag and we had it, so it was positioned above the tent, so it would be in the camera. Move.
What was that? Holy shit! Holy shit!
Let's go back real quick, y'all. Let's go back.
See the get closer? Are they like restricting you guys up here or what?
Nah, it's too crowded.
It's just there's just so much.
Before we had a flag and we had it.
Right, and this guy right here is holding a sign saying, "Don't legalize racism." So for all the people out there that tried to say that Charlie Kirk was not a racist, apparently even people that are not, which I want to call black, believe that he was a racist. That's why he's holding the sign right here. Don't legalize racism.
Positioned above the tent so it would be in the camera. They just moved.
What was that?
Now, what was that? What was that? What was that, y'all? Listen.
What was that?
People have a right to live.
And that's kind of back to like the love one another thing. It's like love.
So it's positioned above the tent so it would be in the camera. They just moved.
What was that? Holy shit! Holy shit!
All right, look on the rooftop. Does anybody see anybody moving? Anybody see anything moving on the rooftops?
There's been a shooting.
Let's pay attention to the crowd and the people, y'all.
There's been a shooting. We heard shots. We heard shots.
People are ducking and running. Now let's look behind the tent.
You guys okay? Okay, love you. Be safe. Okay, be safe.
There's a guy right here in a white shirt that's not moving anywhere.
Apparently there's been a shooting. I don't know who's been shot.
All right, over at the bottom of the screen, there is a guy that's filming this area. He's trying to film the rooftop of the building. In a second. Look to the bottom. You see this guy? There's a guy holding up a cell phone camera. He's not flinching. He is trying to film the top of the building, y'all. And then there's the guy in the white hat with the white shirt that we think was giving hands, gestures, and signals to put this whole thing in motion.
You guys okay? Okay, love you. Be safe. Okay, be safe. Apparently there's been a shooting. I don't know who's been shot.
Look at that guy behind the tent holding up his cell phone camera. Everybody else is in disarray. The man in the white hat, the people in the white hats, and this guy right there holding the cell phone camera, they're not flinching, they're not moving. They're trying to get video footage of whatever's going on top of that rooftop across the way there. So that's why I feel like this was orchestrated, because anybody, when something like this goes down and you think someone's been shot, you're going to be panicking. You're going to be running, ducking, hiding, trying to run for cover. You're not going to be standing up there trying to get video footage of the rooftop.
We are here live at Utah Valley State University.
And I'm starting to look at this man a little funny, because why is this grown man on campus with a video camera or whatever he's doing and a microphone? Did he know this was going to happen? He just happened to be there.
There's been a shooting at the Charlie Kirk event, the TPUSA event. There has been a shooting. Everybody's evacuating.
Because he's still up there filming, and these people up here are ducking.
I don't know if that was shots or if that was fireworks, to be honest, but...
How are you doing, sir?
Good, how are you doing?
Were you able to see anything that happened?
I was standing right here interviewing people. Hang on. Charlie Kirk got shot? Holy shit. Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck is what my kid is saying.
Your kid's saying Charlie?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. My son is down there. He says that Charlie Kirk has been shot in the neck This is unconfirmed. This is from my son who was down there right in front of Charlie Kirk.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Michael Simpson said, "Why did the girl jump before the shot goes off?" And Don, the LA Lakers fan, said, "If I heard a shot, I'm dipping and calling my brothers." I know that's right. I know that's right. I didn't see the girl jump before the shot went off. You must have seen something I didn't see.
We're going to go down there and see if we can get any more info. My son just said Charlie Kirk was shot in the neck.
I'm gonna go downstairs. Let's skip a little bit past all of this, y'all. Because all right, so let me see. This is okay. All right, here it is. Here's the tent, y'all. This is where allegedly Charlie Kirk got shot. Here's the tent.
This way. Let's go that way. Hey!
You're gonna see, okay, there's a guy right there, looks like a police officer, and then there's some guys with the blue shirts on that have guns.
Go, guys. Move that way. Let's go.
Definitely not fireworks.
Hey!
All right, I want to know, y'all, and it could just be me guessing, but I don't know if y'all saw the original video of the neck situation, how it was leaking and pouring blood. I hate to be graphic, but it was pouring blood, okay? Why don't we see any blood on the table around there? No blood in sight, y'all. And you know what I noticed? No blood on the backsplash back here on the tent cover either. Okay, now y'all listen and pay attention to this guy right here that's under the tent. He's about to move the camera. I think y'all have already heard about it. He's going to remove this camera back here, y'all. He's going to look around and he's going to take the memory card out of the camera. All right, this guy right here in the blue has a gun in his hand. This guy in the black, see him walking with the red hat on? He has a gun in his hand. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Safety team is here. I just heard them say the active shooter, Charlie Kirk, has been shot. Charlie Kirk got
Now pay attention to the guy taking the camera down from under the tent.
hit, is what the security detail just said.
I see no blood anywhere. Do y'all? I don't see any blood at all. Nothing. The camera has been taken down. That man is looking around to see if anybody's watching. He's messing with that camera. He's gonna take that memory card out and then watch how he leaves out.
My son just messaged me and says that Charlie Kirk.
You need to leave.
Yes, sir.
Now, quick. Get him out. Hey, you go right now. Get out of here.
So he was just told that he needs to leave. Now he's going to go upstairs and interview some people.
Are you willing to talk about it on camera? Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. Kind of shocked.
Definitely shocking. We're here at the Charlie Kirk Turning Point USA event. What can you tell me briefly what happened in your eyes?
Well, my name's Eric. I was standing about the third level back, so probably 50 feet from Charlie. I heard a shot, which took my attention away from Charlie. And when I looked back at him after the echoes, there was blood protruding from his neck or his head, about 6 inches or more, literally gushing out. Neck or head, I'm not quite sure, because his head was tilted back. I don't think he's going to survive this shot, if you want my opinion.
Unbelievable.
I think he got hit in a very vital spot.
It seemed like it was an up-close shooter or at long range. Any idea?
I don't know. It sounded like a higher caliber. It sounded like a higher caliber, like a 9mm. It didn't sound like a 45 or anything, but I don't know. It didn't sound that deep to me. It almost sounded like a cherry bomb.
Unbelievable.
It was a gunshot.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. I'm in shock.
I am too. I can't believe.
Look back there. You see the man in the plaid shirt. He's filming Make America Great Again hat. Where's all this footage? I know there were more people out there recording, y'all. Where's the footage?
It happened in Utah, of all places. Where he has so much support. But obviously the opposition was here. And now we're looking at a murder scene, possibly. It's obviously a crime scene. But I don't think that Charlie can survive this unless the EMTs were close, and it was pretty, rated R level kind of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I
No
appreciate
problem.
your testimony.
You bet.
Travel safe.
Thank you. You too.
All right. So he's going to go and ask someone else if they saw what happened. Let me see.
Like, it's scary. Like,
it's terrifying.
It freaks everyone out. Like, it just ruins the whole experience for everyone. Like, I don't know. Like, come on, bro. Now they got this whole place on lockdown. But scary stuff. Scary stuff. I'm glad.
He didn't see anything.
Leave the area all the way up and all the way to the south or the north.
All right. They said to leave the area. Let's take them inside. Here we go. This is the part I'm going to show you.
Are you recording this?
Yes, you're live right now. Well, we're recording. I don't know if we're live because of the cell service.
So,
hang on.
I was standing in probably the third. Okay. I was standing from probably the third row in the bottom. I heard the shot ring out. I looked to my left, and then I looked over to my right. I saw him slump over in his chair forward. He slumped over. He had blood coming from the left side of his neck down his shirt, and he slumped over and he was carried off. Get off me! Get off me!
Emotions are running high right now.
Get off me!
This guy says a man died today. This is unconfirmed. That's what this eyewitness testimony just said. Everybody's in shock, including myself. Where's your mom? Oh.
I don't know why he didn't want that boy talking. I'm not sure what that was all about, y'all. I just found that to be interesting. You said you didn't see anything either. Many of them got straps. Where was the blood? That's what I'm trying to find out, Don. Where is the blood? Maybe the shooter was in the crowd somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still trying to find out where this blood was, y'all. So let me see. I'm going to show y'all a different angle if I can find this footage, y'all, because I've been, going through a lot of different videos, and I probably need to save them in my notes section so I could just pull them up. But y'all been busy today, so I didn't really have time. Hold on one second, okay? So while I'm looking for it, I'm going to play this for you. Hold on. While I'm looking for it, I'm going to play this so y'all have something to watch. Okay, you can watch this while I try to search for the video.
Hi, I'm Antoine Doston, the Hide Your Kids, Hide Your Wife guy. Do you ever wonder what happened to me? You should never wonder. Ever since my viral video, I've been acting, singing, hosting events, and I made a ton of cash. But I blew all that money, so now I'm a CDL driver. That's just a fancy way of saying that I'm a garbage man. Life's been slowing down. I have a 10-year-old son, and I've been taking care of my grandma. She has been struggling with cancer, and she could
Y'all believe he got a 10-year-old son?
barely get out of bed. I had to make sure she had everything she needed. I did everything for her. I'm trying to support my son and my grandma. That means I'm out of the house a lot. Luckily, I got Wisecam. Wisecam let me see anything I want from miles away. From right here on my phone. I can see my son getting home from school on the doorbell cam. I can definitely use the outdoor cam and the floodlight to make sure nobody is climbing in my window.
Y'all make sure y'all order Wisecam, okay? All right. So I found the video that I wanted to show y'all. All right. I found the video that I wanted to show y'all. All right. Let's go ahead and skip. Let's go ahead and skip. Okay. All right. Here we go, y'all.
Compelling, but there are some problems that we've now identified with the new footage. So let's check this out.
Let's move along here. Okay, here we
Essentially,
go.
human neck is not thick enough for that round to, because when a ballistic round goes in, a full metal jacket round is designed to mushroom out to like create more damage and then blow a huge exit hole out. So what he's saying there is, even though this is a small hole, because Charlie Kirk's neck is not that thick, it didn't give time for the round to potentially actually expand, and that's why it's a pretty small hole in the front for an exit wound. Absolutely could be the case, could be true. Okay, so but could have had a bigger exit wound. We can't really say one way or another conclusively, but what he's saying there is definitely ballistically possible.
Also, check out the shirt. It says freedom. So are they trying to send the message to America that you got to be willing to die for your freedom? Is that what this is all about, y'all? Our freedoms are being stripped away.
What I want you
right to free speech
to look at now, the second thing, and this is going to be important because it's it's funny how these two videos parts of these two videos disprove each video. This part, now if we look at the front of Charlie Kirk's shirt, pulling all the way up to his face like this is going to be very important when we talk about the next video. Okay, so these things I want you guys to keep an eye on. All right, so again, I'm sure you've seen his video, right? A lot of evidence, a lot of... And
so the man that he's talking about was claiming that Charlie got struck on the side of his head from an upward position, and then the exit wound went through Charlie's neck. That's what the guy was saying, but he's going to say that he doesn't believe that it happened that way. This guy is claiming that this thing up here on that balcony is a shooter hiding behind a bush with a rifle, but he disproved that to be the case. It doesn't look like anybody was up there, so he's showing the vantage point right here, and you can see that debunks what this guy was saying. Okay, so let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going. Let's keep going, and we're going to look at some more footage. Okay, this is what we want to see right here. And I do apologize if this is, insensitive in nature for anybody. You might want to, I want to put a disclaimer out here. Graphic, you may want to close your eyes if you don't want to see this.
He gets hit right here, and I freeze frame the first moment that it hits him.
Okay, this is the first moment. You see his shirt is pushed back.
And you can see right there, it blows backwards.
Now, also, too, please pay attention to the crowd on the left side of Charlie Kirk. You see that there is somebody in a black shirt holding up some type of cell phone device or some recording device that's recording. There's also another person right here, right there, holding up some type of recording device. Okay, these people are filming this. Where's the footage, y'all? And then there's somebody right here with a brown shirt on and some sunshades watching this happen. Then I also want you to look in front of Charlie Kirk. The lady that's filming with the camera leans forward, and then to the side of Charlie Kirk, right over here is, I guess, his security detail with the glasses on. These people aren't flinching at all. Pay attention to the crowd, y'all.
Okay. Now we're going to look at that again because I think that is the most definitive.
Look at how this lady leans forward with the camera as Charlie moves back. It's clear to see that something happened to Charlie. This woman is moving forward with the camera. Y'all, there's more footage out there.
Thing that we've seen in terms of the direction, to me, it seems very clear that the shot came from the front because, again, his shirt blows backwards. And
this guy right here looks suspicious with the sunshades on and this brown shirt. Very suspicious looking to me, y'all.
And take a look again, and you see the way that
watch him touch his arm. It's almost like he's giving a signal to someone.
His body reacts.
Okay, let's talk about some things here. Very, very interesting video. There's a lot going on here. I want to break it all down. Okay. Is this definitive proof that Charlie was shot from the front because his t-shirt billows up from behind? Well, like I said earlier, that clip we showed, the problem with this theory is that the front of Charlie Kirk's shirt also blows way up. Okay. We've seen both the front and the back do the same thing. The other problem I'm having with this is from behind, you can very clearly see there's no exit wound coming out the right back of his neck where this potentially is pulling that shirt up from. So if there's no exit wound and the bullet did not pass through, what exactly the bullet's not causing that shirt to get pulled up and backwards? It's potentially just still shockwave of Charlie being hit by something. And again, front of the shirt does it, back of the shirt does it. I'm not willing to say that's conclusive evidence of Charlie Kirk being shot from the front at all, based off of just the reaction. And had it just been the back of the shirt raise and we saw an exit wound, got it. The fact that the front of the shirt also raises and there's no exit wound, I don't know.
Something else had to have taken place, y'all. What was it? What actually happened?
Behind now. And that is what is very clearly not blood and an earpiece. So I'm still framing this so you guys.
That's what I'm saying. Where was the blood, y'all? His neck was pouring. The video that I watched, I mean, he would have been drenched. Whoever came to try to save him, if they tried to stop, him from bleeding, they would have had to get blood on them as well. Blood on the stretcher, blood on the shoes, on the grass. Blood would have been everywhere, y'all, because he was pouring blood.
Can see this. This is right as Charlie Kirk is hit. What I want you to notice is, and we'll play it in slow motion here, this is what comes off of Charlie. This is what we see from that range day video from behind. What he said is that blood splatter. Problems with that is the color of Charlie's hair. Okay, so this is not a great high fidelity camera, so this wouldn't be picking up blood. Charlie's blood is not white.
Look at this woman right here. She's totally filming the whole thing on her cell phone. Look at this person here. They're totally filming this on their cell phone. Where's the other footage, y'all?
What is seems to me to be clear that Charlie has, and I have one right here with me, is.
And look behind Charlie. Look at this man the entire time filming with his cell phone. This was a complete setup. They all knew that this was going to go down.
A clear earpiece. So you can't actually probably see it next to his skin that well. But when he gets hit, you can very clearly see that would not be red blood. You would not be able to make that red blood out next to his dark hair. That is obviously a white or clear piece of some type of equipment, whether microphone, earphone, not blood. All right, now let's actually watch it in slow motion. Earpiece, you can see it against his head and it flies off. Yep, you can actually see it coming down the back of his shirt there. Do you see that? Yep, there it goes. So he's basically running an earpiece up the back of his shirt, which is the way I do it when I stream, right to his ear. Apparently, that's what it looks like to me. Slow back down. Here it is again. Earpiece. Yep.
Did y'all see that guy in the front smiling as this happened? Hold on, y'all. Look at the guy in the tan shirt that was giving the signals. He was smiling. Hold on.
Yep.
Let me go back so y'all can see it again.
Which is the way I do it when I stream.
This guy with the sunshades on. Watch him.
Right to his ear. Apparently, that's what it looks like to me. Slow back down. Here it is again. Earpiece. Yep. Can see it right. Yep. Can see it coming all the way out of his shirt. All right. Due to the color, due to the way you can actually.
Okay. So again, it just seems like there's a lot of lies taking place here. All right. It looks like he's going to play this video again.
Reaction of the crowd. So I want to show you guys this. All right, keep your eyes on the crowd. Okay. Notice what they continue to look at and what they don't do. So they're all looking at Charlie's been hit. The gunshot has gone off already. Look at everybody's faces. Everybody's still watching Charlie. Not a single person has looked behind them. Not one person looks behind them when that gunshot goes off.
They don't look in the direction of the rooftop, because normally, like, if you hear something, the first thing you're going to do is look in the direction of where you heard it and duck. They didn't do that, y'all.
It's important. See, this guy in front doesn't even look at anything. It's like he hasn't even heard anything. Also, as you see here with this guy that's running security for Charlie, I want you to look at his ear. What do we see coming up the back of his neck here? You see that clear earpiece?
Y'all, this is crazy. This woman with this camera doesn't flinch at all while this is happening right in front of the camera. She can clearly see this happening, and she's not in shock at all. She leans in more. I mean, this is, y'all.
That becomes invisible, and you can't see this earpiece at all in his ear. You wouldn't be able to see it from Charlie too. So that's the equipment that Charlie's team's wearing. Okay. Just more further evidence of that. But to talk about why no, and I've looked at a bunch of different angles. We're talking about
Michael Simpson, you said in another video he passed something to someone. Yes, I did see that video that you're talking about. I think another person on YouTube was talking about that he passed something to someone. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know.
Are you researching dental implants?
Mr. Let Go's channel, I believe, and he was talking about it on there. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is insane. This is definitely insane. Like, what the freak are these people doing? It makes no sense whatsoever. Nobody can make any sense of this. And they want us to believe that Tyler Robinson did this. They really think we're idiots, y'all. I think the people around Charlie Kirk was in on this. And I'm wondering, was Charlie Kirk in on it? Because, you know, they stage things all the time. All the time, y'all. I would play this one where it shows him the neck and the blood and stuff, but I think it might be too graphic, and I don't want my channel to get, you know, any issues with it. But y'all can go check it out. It has 1.2 million views, and type in RYEDEL if you want to see that video of his neck pouring the blood, y'all. Y'all, it's something's not right. Something's not right whatsoever. Something's not right, y'all. You said Tyler Robinson is the one? Got to remember, it would take a couple seconds to realize what has just happened. Man, I think a lot of people are trying to figure out what has happened here. Okay, let's go back to Erika real quickly. Because like I said, this is something's not sitting right with Erika. She's visiting a school. This was her as Miss Arizona back when she won. They had her going talking to little elementary age children, y'all. Look at her. Look at her. She talking to children. I don't think she should be around children. I'm gonna be honest.
Under the Miss Universe pageant.
Let's hear how disingenuous she is. Because I told you I work with children, right? All the time. I just worked with second graders yesterday. Let's listen to how disingenuous this Miss Arizona is.
Amazing person of character. And the thing I was saying to the end is, she was also a math student of Mr. Hodges a long time ago.
Okay.
And here's my favorite teacher, and still is to this day.
Who is my favorite teacher and still is?
I hate her to say that, but that's
All right, y'all, turn the music down.
Look in the mirror in the morning and be proud of who you are. You guys are all beautifully individually made. You guys all have a purpose and a reason. You guys are all beautiful. With dark hair, you're gorgeous. You're beautiful with curly hair, short.
I don't feel any type of connection with what she's saying to these children. You all look beautiful. You have dark hair. You have short hair. You're gorgeous. That's not how you talk to children. You got to talk to children to where they can feel it in their spirit. Like I talk to the children, y'all, because children need to feel that emotion coming from you. This is not a beauty pageant. This is an elementary school.
Good. Boys, you guys are perfect the way you are. And don't ever look at someone else and say, he's better than me, she's better than me, because they're not you. You are you for a reason. And I want you guys to always respect yourselves, appreciate yourselves, and take responsibility for your actions.
No, that's not how you talk to children. Okay. That's not how you talk to children. The way that I talk to children, y'all, you kind of got to be like their mother in a way and fuss at them in a loving way, if that makes sense. Okay. Like I had to talk to the children yesterday because there are some of them in second grade and they were trying to do math problems. So I looked at them. I said, hold on. I said, raise your hand if you cannot read. They raised their hand. I said, come to the table because there's no point in y'all sitting down on the floor playing with blocks. Okay. Get over here. And then I said, put the blocks away. You don't need these. We're going to do it just like Miss such and such teaches you, okay? So I told him, take out your math workbook, get your pencil. We're going across the class to the other classroom, okay? We're going across the hall. Y'all come over here. Pay attention, okay? And stop talking. So I said, this is why a lot of y'all can't do math right now. Number one, you're not focused. You're not paying attention. Number two, if you cannot read, you need to be going home reading. It's no excuse. Now, if you come from another country, because we have a lot of the migrants that have come over here, can't speak English, I understand. But if you come from here and you're in second grade and you can't read, you need to be reading every single day when you go home with somebody, a parent or someone. Pay attention and write this down. Where they're trying to learn how to add, y'all. And so they teach them ways that are very complicated. So I teach them in a way that's more simplified. I said, now which way does this make sense to you? I said, was that easier? Yes. I said, do y'all want to do another one? Yes. I said, let's do another one. I said, and now I'm going to call on some of y'all to come up here and do this, right? Because I want to make sure they got it. That's how you talk to children. You don't sit up there and, oh, and you're just so perfect. And no, you have to talk to their spirit. These are little adults growing up. Okay. You got to teach them what the real world is like. We don't have time to sugarcoat stuff to these children. Not in this world. You said, I don't know where to go. Definitely not. She's just talking. Speak from the heart. You have to. She's speaking some BS to these children. And that's what she's doing.
If someone asks you to do something, speak with your actions and do it. Respect what someone else is telling you to do. And of course,
no, you don't just respect what someone is telling you to do, because what if what they're telling you to do is wrong? Then you're not supposed to do it. So that I don't agree with her message.
Good. Use your judgment.
Who's telling you to do this stuff? See, she don't know how to talk to children. You have a gentle spirit at Brown Girls Are Beautiful. Thank you. Children love me, y'all. I'm telling you. One boy came up and gave me a hug for no reason. I didn't even know him. And then one of them out of nowhere, you're the best teacher ever. Like, y'all just met me. Y'all just met me for half a day, y'all. Just met me, y'all. All right, let's thank y'all. Y'all are too kind. But I just had to touch on that because Miss Erika Kirk is getting on my freaking nerves, y'all. I don't know who the freak she thinks she is, getting up there telling these children just to do whatever someone tells them to do. And what if they're telling them to do something that's not right? They better be careful listening to her. They better be careful, y'all. They better be real careful listening to her. It's very sinister. So, y'all, that's what I have. How long I've been on here? An hour and 29 minutes. Y'all, that's all the information that I have thus far that I wanted to share with y'all. You let me know, what are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Write it in the comment section. I'd be curious to know what your thoughts are about this whole thing. Do you think this was a psyop? Do you think Charlie Kirk was involved? Do you think that Erika Kirk knows what's going on? What are your thoughts about that? Because people have been deep diving into her history, y'all, and it's being posted all across social media. So hold on, let me play this for y'all real quickly, okay? Before I go out, sign out of here. This is what people are saying about your girl, Erika the Kirkster. Hold on one second. Let me share this with y'all real quick. They said they're calling her out on TikTok, y'all. They're calling her out. They're tired of her. And they're calling her out. Rightfully so. Because I don't like fake and phony people, y'all. I can't tolerate fake and phony people. All right, let's go ahead and get down to it, y'all.
How are you all doing? It's a girl, Cindy. Welcome back again to another.
All right, let's go.
So if you don't know what's going on, Charlie Kirk's wife won Miss Arizona, a beauty pageant, when she was, I think, 17. She had never contested before. Someone just told her, hey, you could be a beauty pageant. And guess what company she worked for? Guess who she worked for as in the beauty pageant? Donald Trump. Right after she won the beauty pageant, she ended up creating a Christian ministry that works with children and went to go work with the Romanian government. So now you have all these conservatives on TikTok and on Twitter asking, what kind of power does a 17-year-old have to create a Christian ministry to go work with the Romanian government to go for orphans? Now, here's a funny thing. At the same time that her ministry was in Romania working with the Romanian government, Romania went through a massive case of children missing. So the Romanian government kicked her, like her Christian organization that was in Romania to help Christian babies. The Romanian government told her to get the fuck out the country because something just doesn't add up.
Something does not add up. Just like with this whole debacle with Charlie Kirk, it does not add up. And if it doesn't fit, you must acquit. That's what Johnny Cochran said, y'all.
Because her ministry is linked with too many children going missing. So now, I swear, go on TikTok, go on Twitter right now, search Erika Kirk. That's all you'll see. Everyone is talking about how the fuck she was 17. She won a beauty pageant under Trump's agency. And then right after she won the beauty pageant, she went to Romania, started working with children. Children started going missing, and the Romanian government kicked her out.
Erika Kirk was reportedly banned from Romania for trafficking children with her group, the Evangelical Angels. She ran this group called Romanian Angels, and locals and newspapers accused this group of trafficking children. In 2011, Erika Kirk and her group were also forced to leave Romania, and they are not allowed to go back. Now, officially, there is no hard evidence, no court files, no formal charges, but the accusations are out there and they were reported on and they never really went away. And that's why this is so suspicious to me, because if there was so much smoke on this but no fire, then why did all the locals talk about it? Why did every single Romanian newspaper report on it, yet nothing ever came out of it? So yeah, the grieving widow, Erika Kirk, who already makes a lot of us uncomfortable, has a past of being accused of child trafficking with her group in Romania.
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing right there. I don't think we need to go any further, y'all. Okay, that is exhibit A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All right, all the way down the line, y'all. Court is now adjourned. All right, court is now adjourned. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. And if you're new here, I welcome you here. Please consider liking the video, sharing the video, and subscribing, you all. And I appreciate the chat tonight. You all have a blessed and wonderful night. And I'll be back on here again, y'all. And I just wish you all safety, happiness, and prosperity right now, because I'm hearing that America might be going to war and they're trying to start a World War III. And I hope that does not happen. I don't know if y'all heard about that or not, but we might talk about that as well. Unfortunately, this is not what we want. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a good night. I am signing out. I'll talk to y'all later. Remember to always walk in your divinity.